Okay, if you've been following the Rudy Farias case, listen up, because there is a major update and it is mind-blowing. Back in March of 2015, Rudy had taken his dogs on a walk and never returned. His parents reported him missing to police immediately when they found the dogs, and no Rudy. For 8 years, no one knew what had happened to this young man. It was suspected that he took his own life. It was suspected that he may have been trafficked. Like, no one knew what had happened. All right, now fast forward to last week when a Good Samaritan called 911 to report an unresponsive man who was laying outside a Houston church. So EMS transports this young man to the hospital and they find a credit card in his pocket belonging to his mother, which is how they made the connection that this was Rudy Farias. And everyone's so excited because they found this missing man of 8 years, right? Wrong. With all the commotion surrounding the case, the local Houston news stations picked up the story and was, broadcasting it everywhere. Well, shockingly, they get a call from someone who is like, what are you talking about? He's not missing. He lives with his mother just next door to me. Like, he's not missing. We see him all the time. We hang out with him. We have conversations with him. He is not missing. And they also said his name's not Rudy. It's Dolph, short for Rudolph. We call him Dolph as like a nickname. So police take this information back to Rudy's mom and is like, what is going on? And she said, no, they don't know what they're talking about. That's my nephew. They're thinking of my nephew. That's not Rudy. Rudy's missing. They go back to the neighbors. The neighbors are like, absolutely not, 100%. That is Dolph, Rudy, whatever you want to call him, that's him. Additionally, police have said that the credit card that was found in Rudy's pocket when he was found at the church was opened 2.5 years ago by his mother. So clearly there's been some connection, at least in the last 2.5 years, between Rudy and his mother. So the neighbors are probably right. Anyhow, I know I'm rambling because this is so crazy, but now police are trying to put the pieces together on why somebody would report their child missing, knowing they were fine. And what about the rest of the family? Like, if the mom has some kind of issue, psychological issue, I don't know, okay. But what about the rest of the family? Like, didn't they know? Because they're acting like they're as mind blown as the rest of the community. What do you guys think? What happened? Oh, and I'll say one more thing quick, which is that the last I checked, Rudy was unable to speak for himself, to answer any questions. Anytime they would ask him, he would like mumble a couple words and go into fetal position.